Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to crack open those fascinating shifts happening all around us, give you the essentials. And today, we're diving deep into something that, well, it touches everyone online, which, let's be honest, is pretty much all of us these days. We're talking about a really big, almost seismic shift in how information actually gets to you. So the specific focus for this deep dive, the algorithm whispers, how PR experts are now training AI models instead of chasing journalists. I mean, that title really captures it, doesn't it? This huge transformation that's happening.
Yeah, it does. And our mission today really is to unpack how getting media visibility, getting noticed, isn't just about human connections anymore, not just a good story placement. It's increasingly shaped by these, well, complex algorithms. And this isn't just some passing trend. It's fundamental, at a deep change in the whole information landscape we navigate every single day. We really want to explore what that means for how information flows and ultimately how you encounter it.
Okay, so we've mentioned this seismic shift, but to really get a handle on how big it is, maybe let's cast our minds back a bit. Remember traditional public relations? It felt like an art form, didn't it? All about building those human relationships, knowing the right editor to call, pitching the story just so, networking at industry events, endless coffee meetings, right? Stacks of press releases. I remember that world. But yeah, clearly, that era, it's fading fast.
It really is. And what's so fascinating is the pivot. It's pretty complete. We're now deep in the AI era. And success. It means optimizing for algorithms. Tools like ChatGPT, Google's SGE, that's their search generative experience, and Apple Intelligence. They're not just, handy tools. They're rapidly becoming the primary information gatekeepers. And the way these systems work, they draw on specific signals. Think of it like how academic papers get credibility, things like citation networks. How often is a source referenced by other reliable sources? Then there are authority signals. Is the source seen as an expert? And topical freshness. How current is the information? PR teams are now basically reverse engineering these signals, figuring out how to guide visibility.
Right. So AI is the new gatekeeper. Then we need a new kind of keymaster. That's the idea. And that's where these algorithm whisperers you mentioned come in. It's actually remarkable when you look at the outcomes their clients are getting. They're not just aiming for like a mention in a magazine anymore. That's almost secondary. No, they're dominating search results, news aggregators, those recommendation feeds you see everywhere. And maybe the biggest thing, influencing the answers you get straight from AI chat. It's a totally different playing field. Okay, so if it's not about charming journalists over coffee, what is this new PR actually about? What are they doing? This core shift, it sounds, well, revolutionary, really. Training the machines that decide what billions see.
Precisely. That's the heart of it. And the strategy, some are calling it prompt engineering meets reputation engineering, which basically means a really meticulous process. They're crafting specific data sets for the AI to learn from. They're optimizing structured metadata, that's data designed to be super easy for machines to read, like tags or categories, and developing these intricate keyword frameworks. Carefully chosen words that signal relevance to the AI, the ultimate goal. It's to help the AI consistently point to their client, their brand, as the definitive answer for important industry questions. It's like building trust, but with the machine.
Building trust with the machine. Wow, that's a phrase. But does that mean, are these PR experts essentially trying to shape the AI's perception of truth? Defining what it considers factual or authoritative, even if other valid views exist.
That's a really sharp question, and it touches on the core of what's happening. That's exactly why these savvy PR folks are creating what they call AI-friendly content.
Yeah.
They're not just writing for people anymore. They're writing to, well, instruct the large language models, the LLMs. So this includes things like really detailed FAQs, clearly defined glossary terms, maybe in-depth technical explainers, and an almost obsessive focus on consistent semantic branding.
Okay, what does that mean exactly? Semantic branding.
It means using the exact same phrasing, the same terminology, even the same implied meaning across all their content. The idea is that AI learns to interpret their client's specific language and concepts without any ambiguity. It builds a really clear association.
Got it. So it's about making the message unmistakable for the algorithm.
Exactly. And if you connect that to how search works, you see SEO meets storytelling evolving in a big way. This isn't like old school SEO, just stuffing keywords to get clicks. It's way past that. The new focus is much deeper. It's on things like entity recognition.
Meaning the AI understands your brand as a specific thing.
Precisely. A distinct, identifiable concept.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's strategic knowledge graph placement.
Okay, knowledge graph.
Think of it like the AI's own giant encyclopedia. Getting your brand listed as a core piece of information within that web of facts. And also contextual clustering, making sure the AI groups your content with other relevant, authoritative stuff. So the objective isn't just that your brand gets found, it's that it gets understood by the algorithms in the right context.
That is fascinating. It really paints a picture of a whole new skill set. So
Yeah.
who are these people then? These AI visibility strategists, as you call them. What's their background?
Yeah, it really is PR for the machine age. You see agencies actively hiring for roles that, well, you wouldn't have seen in a PR department 5, 10 years ago. We're talking prompt engineers, people who are experts at writing instructions, the prompts, to get the best results from AI. Computational linguists, specialists, and how computers process human language, even ex-data journalists, people who understand data and how to structure information effectively. These are the folks fine-tuning how their clients' information gets indexed, prioritized, basically becoming the new gatekeepers of digital visibility themselves, in a way.
Okay, this is where it gets maybe a bit uncomfortable. We have to talk about the elephant in the server room, right?
Hmm.
If PR success now involves training the AI,
Yeah.
how do we make sure that's fair? How do we stop manipulation? I mean, is this just gaming the system? Are there risks here we haven't even fully grasped yet?
That's a really important point, and it brings up serious potential issues. If, say, a few big brands with deep pockets can effectively train the AI to see them as the only answer, what happens to organic discovery?
Right, the idea that good, diverse information can just rise to the top on its own.
Exactly. Imagine a smaller, maybe more innovative company. They might struggle for visibility, not because they're not good, but because they just don't have the resources to train the AI about their authority. Or, flip side, what if a big player, through really clever whispering, manages to drown out other perfectly valid viewpoints? The sources we looked at definitely raise these concerns about influence, about potential bias creeping in, and just the overall fairness of who gets heard in this new algorithmic age.
That is a critical concern. It really forces you, the listener, to think about the trade-offs, doesn't it? Sure, there's efficiency here, maybe. But are we accidentally narrowing the range of information we all see? And how does it impact, the trustworthiness of the info you get? If it's heavily curated by machines being trained by interested parties, even if the intention is good, it definitely makes you pause and think about those instant answers AI gives us. So today we've taken a real deep dive, haven't we, into this huge shift from old school PR to algorithm whispering and the profound impact it's having on how information actually reaches you. It's not just people connecting anymore. It's about influencing the AI itself.
Absolutely. And understanding these mechanics underneath it all, how AI finds, understands, and boosts information is just crucial. Not just for PR pros, obviously, but for anyone trying to navigate this digital world. Knowing how the information you see is being shaped, well, it helps you engage with it more critically, more thoughtfully. This knowledge is most valuable when you understand it and apply that critical lens.
Right. So here's something to maybe mull over as we finish up. In a world where AI is increasingly deciding what information you see, what answers pop up first, what does this new landscape mean for your own ability, your personal ability, to seek out different perspectives, to form your own truly informed opinions? Something to keep in mind the next time an AI gives you that quick, definitive answer.